This is a poor child. Other people's lives are from the starting point to the end point, but his is from the end point to the starting point. He looked like an old man when he was born. His mother died on the spot due to dystocia, but his father regarded him as a monster. After just one look at him, he left him on the steps of the nursing home. His father left him to his fate. A nursing home nurse picked him up and brought him to a doctor for examination. The doctor said he didn't look like a baby at all, but more like an old man nearing the end of his life. He suffered from severe cataracts, arthritis, sclerosis of hands and feet, and his body was still declining. The doctor suggested giving up directly. Nursing nurse Quinny had always wanted to have a child. She believed that this special baby was a miracle from heaven and named him Benjamin. Fortunately, reality did not fulfill the doctor's prediction. Benjamin grew up. Some of his old age diseases gradually improved, but he was still like other old people in the nursing home. He couldn't stand up and had to spend his childhood in a wheelchair. Benjamin's life was destined to be a tragedy. He lived the life of an old man in the nursing home all day long. This made him feel bored.
Stop thinking that fork is used for eating, not for playing with.
He was very curious about the outside world and was eager to play like those normal children. Fortunately, Quinny gave him a warm home. At night, he lay beside his mother's bed. His mother comforted him that everyone's destination is the same, but the paths they take are different. You have your own path to take. Listening to the sound of everyone sleeping, Benjamin felt at ease. When he was 7 years old, his mother pushed him to the church, and the priest prayed for him.
In the name of God's glory, rise!
Come on.
Everyone cheered him up. He used all his strength, and a miracle happened. He really stood up, and he took a few steps, encouraged by the cheers of the crowd. At that moment, he seemed to have gained equal ability with everyone, but this did not change his life. He was the same as other old people. He only cared about the weather and the temperature of the bath water every day, until one day, a dwarf who liked to tell stories came to the nursing home. Mr. Audi was simply a lunatic. He did not treat Benjamin as a child, let alone an old man. He hid from Quinny that he was going to take Benjamin out to buy soda. This was the first time Benjamin walked out of the nursing home and took the bus for the first time. Along the way, Mr. Audi made up many strange stories, which attracted the curious eyes of the children on the bus. He made Benjamin yearn for it, but sometimes he would tell Benjamin seriously.
Fat people, skinny people, tall people, white people, they're just as alone as we are, but they're scared shitless.
At that moment, Benjamin seemed to have found the person who knew him best. But the next moment, this guy is going on a date with his lover, leaving Benjamin alone.